time to beat this game. I've been waiting so long to try to get the ending of this game. So in this video, I will be completing this game, finally. And I am recording this with no voice, but I decided just to record my voice after. So, I know I've been going around my strategy and it hasn't worked 100% actually, because I've tried it in the later nights in previous attempts. It didn't really work out very well. So I've decided to change up my strategy and finally pinpoint one strategy that got me to the end of the game, which you will see after 2 more nights, I guess. Anyways, so my strategy here. First off, I turn off the ventilation and look where the majority of the animatronics are. If I see 3 blips and they're all connected into one little shape, and I will just play an audio cue to draw them all to one room, then I do my task. I try to do 2 at a time, but after I do 1 or 2, I listen for sounds in the left or right.
Recognize me at first, but
and if I hear a sound, I just go straight to that place and then wait until the clicking stops. If I hear a click and then okay. So when I look into a vent, I hear clicking. That means the animatronic is there. Sometimes I don't hear clicking, which means they're not there. When I hear a click from my computer, which is louder than the clicking that the animatronics make, then that means a task has been done. Now when my temperature gets really high, which is probably more likely so, I like to turn on my ventilation and keep the audio on, or sometimes I like to switch the motion detection. When I have motion detection on, I always have the ventilation on. If someone's in my vents and the motion detection tells me that someone's there, then I will turn off everything and lock it down and look into the vent where I last saw a blip. Now, this is very rare, but sometimes the animatronics can come at 2 vents at once. So you saw there are 4 blips in one area. So I played an audio cue on the far left middle room and dropped them all or most of them to one room, so then I can only deal with the left side and sometimes the right side. Because I read a comment on my previous Freddy Fazebear's Pizzeria Simulator video, and they've told me that the audio cue on Saturday or night 6 goes from 80% of drawing them to 60% of drawing them, so it doesn't draw them as often. Now, I figured that I felt like night 6 was going to be so hard that I can't even beat it, and it took me a couple of tries. But it actually didn't take me that long. I only had like 1 or 2 deaths. So, yeah. So enjoy this little clip. I'll be back narrating when I get to... Alright Alright guys, we're booted into Saturday. So now, this night I heard was actual hell, and that many people never beat it. But now that I'm playing it and showing it for you right now, I've turned out it's not as hard as I thought it would be, but it's still really hard. Because, as you see, the animatronics are moving around like mad, because there's 4 of them. And actually got a theory that there was actually 5, because on one night, maybe it's just me, maybe hallucinating something, I don't know, maybe a glitch, I don't know, maybe, but once I saw 3 animatronics, or 4 animatronics, then I saw a 5th blip, while the 4 blips were on in the left room. So when when 4 animatronics were on the right side, so occupying the 4 or top right rooms, I saw a 5th blip somewhere on the left side. Now I think this could just be me not seeing it properly, because I don't have very good vision. But anyways, when I saw a 5th blip, I thought there was actually a 5th animatronic, and I was starting to wonder who that was. But now I'm starting to think that wasn't a 5th person. That was just someone moving into there. I don't know. I keep seeing them, like, yeah. So in this clip, I actually failed the night, which you will see later on, and then you will see me beating the night and getting the ending, which I actually was really shocked about and was really shaky. So I will be showing you me reacting to the ending once I finish beating the night. Alright, so I'll see you. I get the ending, I guess. I don't know, but let's see.
It right into our hands.
Did I?
Did you really think that this job just fell out of the sky for you? No.
What?
This was a gift for us. You gathered them all together in one place.
I did.
Just like he asked you to.
I'm not sure if really
All
really
of
asked me.
those little souls in one place. Just for us. A gift.
I don't think it's really
Now
a
we
gift.
can do what we were
Maybe it's
created
just
to
get money
do.
for me, but that's
And
legit
be
why I salvaged
complete.
them all.
I will make you proud, Daddy.
Ooh.
Watch. Listen. And be full.
Alright.
Connection terminated.
Rude.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth. If you still even remember that name. But I'm afraid you've been misinformed. You are not here to receive a gift, nor have you been called here by the individual you assume, although you have indeed been called. You have all been called here, into a labyrinth of sounds and smells, misdirection, and misfortune. A labyrinth with no exit, a maze with no prize. You don't even realize that you are trapped.
So
Your lust for blood has driven you in endless circles, chasing the cries of children in some unseen chamber, always seeming so near, yet somehow out of reach. But you will never find them. None of you will. This is where your story ends. And to you, my brave volunteer, who somehow found this job listing not intended for you.
temperature. What?
Although there was a way out planned for
Where's the
you,
temperature?
I have a feeling that's not what you want. I have a feeling that you are right where you want to be.
Should I worry about
I am
this?
remaining as well. I am nearby.
This.
This place will not be remembered, and the memory of everything that started this can finally begin to fade away, as the agony of every tragedy should. And to you monsters trapped in the corridors, be still, and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe there is peace, and perhaps more, waiting for you after the smoke clears. Although for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, old friend. My daughter, if you can hear me, I knew you would return as well. It's in your nature to protect the innocent. I'm sorry that on that day, the day you were shut out and left to die, no one was there to lift you up into their arms, the way you lifted others into yours. And then, what became of you? I should have known you wouldn't be content to disappear. Not my daughter. I couldn't save you then, so let me save you now. It's time to rest, for you, and for those you have carried in your arms. This ends, for all of us, in communication.
Okay.
Congratulations on completing your work week. We apologize if your situation wasn't presented to you in a completely honest fashion when you first started, but it was important that your intentions and actions be genuine. Here at Fazebear Entertainment, we value fun, family, and food. But more importantly, we value our commitment to atoning for past mistakes and tying up loose ends. Thank you for your participation. There is no need for you to return to work next week, as Fazebear Entertainment is no longer a corporate entity.
Just like all the
Please
others.
accept this certificate of completion.
Hey,
Goodbye for now,
certificate
and
of
thank you for
completion.
taking this journey with us.
Alright. So I guess it's the end of this, or Fnaf. Okay, the credits. So, just to recap. So Baby was recapping on that she will make her father proud. So all these guys were childs because someone who murdered them all, who I was theory to be William Afton, as you see, he asked the police. Himself William Afton, P.J. Haywood. I think that's how you say it, but anyways. So I heard William Afton or Springtrap murdered the children, and somehow they all got possessed and were imprisoned inside the robots. Oh, this game is dedicated to fans. It's been a pleasure making games for you. So, does that mean it's the end of Five Nights at Freddy's? Because I know Five Nights at Freddy's 4 was actually the end, and because he said this is going to be the final chapter on the first teaser of it, the end. But it didn't end there. We had sister location, and then we had this. Alright, let's hit enter, and then now what's it gonna show? Oh, it's my Final Faz rating. So my Final Faz rating, I feel, is pretty high. But I've seen other YouTubers, and it seems that it's pretty high or pretty low. Because most of them probably go like 40,000 or 70,000. I don't know how to get that much, but anyways. So thank you for joining me in this event for the complete Five Nights at Freddy's 6. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you will subscribe and leave a like to see more content like this. Thank you for watching and have a good day.